Good evening. Tonight we're going to start with Unit 4, Lesson 12. Generate equivalent fractions for fractions greater than 1 and generate equivalent mixed numbers. So remember, fractions greater than 1 are those improper fractions that I would call them when I was your age. And then we have mixed numbers where you have a whole number attached to a fraction. Let's get started. In this first example, you have two wholes that are cut into halves. So this represents 4 halves because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's say now you cut them up again. What do you have now? You have out of 8, you have 8 fourths because it's a total of 8 and each one is cut up into fourths. Each one of those improper fractions or fractions greater than 1 are both equal to 2 wholes. So 4 halves and 8 fourths are equal to 2 wholes. Because if you divided 4 halves, 2 into 4, you're going to get 2. 4 into 8, you're going to get 2. So there's your way. You could draw these by pictures or simply using division. Next one, we have 7 fourths. This is a fraction greater than 1 or an improper fraction. So where is 7 fourths on this number line? Well, we've got 1 fourth, 2 fourths, 3 fourths, 4 fourths. There's our whole. 5 fourths, 6 fourths, 7 fourths. So 7 fourths would be right here. Right? Now, what would it look like on give me an equivalent fraction? Well, if we have 7 fourths, and this one is broken up into 8s. So where would that be on this number line? 7 fourths would be, let me find this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's your whole. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So right here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So right here is 14 eighths, and that's showing 7 fourths. So 7 fourths and 14 eighths are equivalent, which makes sense because watch. 7 fourths multiply the top and the bottom by 2, and you're going to get 14 eighths. Same thing with if you take 14 eighths and you divided it by 2, you're going to get 7 fourths. Okay, here we have 4 thirds. Now, you have different colors here because I'm trying to show equivalent. So, 4 thirds, we know that's an improper fraction or a fraction greater than 1. So you have a whole in that, also attached to another fraction. So the blue lines are showing thirds. So here we go. 1 third, 2 thirds, 3 thirds is that whole. So where is 4 thirds? 4 thirds is going to be right there. Okay. Now, what it's broken up into, we got to count with those pink marks, a little violet or whatever, purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is broken up into ninths. So where would ninths be over here that show equivalent? So this is 1 ninth, 2 ninths, 3 ninths, 4 ninths, 5 ninths, 6 ninths, 7 ninths, 8 ninths, 9 ninths, your whole, 10 ninths, 11 ninths, 12 ninths. So this is over here is 12 ninths. So 4 thirds and 12 ninths are equivalent fractions. And we did this by using the number line, but we can also by doing multiplication. Top and the bottom multiplied by 3 to get 12 ninths. You could take 12 ninths and divide the top and the bottom by 3 to get 4 thirds. All right, 1 and 2 fifths. Now this is a mixed number because you have a whole number attached to a fraction. So the reason why you don't see the tick marks between 0 and 1 is because we're past the 1 whole. We're somewhere between 1 and 2. And notice that there are two different colors representing those tick marks because we're trying to show equivalent fractions. So we're going to focus on the purple first to find 1 and 2/5. So over here is your 1. Okay, so this is now becomes 1/5, 2/5. So let's put our 2/5 here. So it's not just, it's 1 and 2/5 because we're past the whole. Now let's see where we could find the equivalent fraction. Over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now this has been cut up by tenths. So let's see what happens here. We get 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10. So this becomes 1 and 4/10. So 1 and 2/5 is equivalent to 1 and 4/10. And how did they do that? Well, you multiply the top and the bottom by 2 to get 1 whole and 4/10. Is 2 and 2/3 equivalent to 2 and 6/9? Well, let's try it out. Let's use good old multiplication to see how we can get 6/9. Well, 2 times 3 would be, let's get our big 2 there, our whole, would be 6. And if we do this, remember we do the top, we do the bottom. 3 times 3 is 9. So yes, it is equivalent. Surprise! Ooh, that's definitely not a good surprise. Don't worry, I won't surprise you like that in the next few problems. True or false? Is 11/6 equivalent to 13/12? Figure it out. True or false? 11/6 is equal to 22/12? You see, I didn't surprise you like that dog did to the other dog. Ah, I found my pillow. Isn't that cute? Have a great night, guys. We'll practice a skill tomorrow.